Hello, thank you for being here. I'm Coach Lloyd, and I'm going to take you through my 10-step process of setting yourself up as an individual to have the best possible chance to be recruited. There's no magic behind it. It's a lot of just simple steps and consistent and just doing the work just like it is to get good at any sport. Um, so if you want to just follow along for this whole video, I'll go through everything. I'm going to have individual video breakdowns of each step, and then also within each will be the ability to purchase this and print it off on your own if that's something that you're interested in. Please, for all your sport recruiting needs and basketball coaching needs, please like and subscribe, and we're going to kind of go from here. So my college sports recruiting guide, there's 10 steps. This is exactly what you need to do to set yourself up for success in the recruiting process. Step one. This is actually pretty easy nowadays. Most schools have this set up, but you need to make a highlight video. Pretty much they're going to need to get some sort of tape on you nowadays unless they really see a good amount of you in person. So you make a highlight video. This could be, most schools, like I said, have Huddle. I work with Huddle with my school. It makes it very easy to clip and create highlight videos. And now I figure out how to get it off of Huddle more often and share it elsewhere. You could also just simply record on your phone, post it to YouTube or your social media platform, and there's different editing apps out there. But first, you need to find a way to create a highlight video is step number one. Step number two is going to lead into the coach communication process. So coaches, they are going to initially start reaching out to players via like a digital platform. So it's going to be either via Twitter or email. Some, but not all, have really gotten into this yet, but some have started to use Instagram now because that's such a popular way of the world with kids. But right now, it's still primarily Twitter and email. So what to take from those two from that step is create a verified Twitter account. Why do I say verified? Because that is the one that costs a little bit. But that is the one that enables you to actually be able to directly message coaches. And then make sure you check out my video of exactly what you need within a Twitter account to set yourself up best recruit. Actually, you know what? Let's just give it here. So these are the exact things that you need on your Twitter account. You can write these down, or like I said, you can just purchase the guide in the description. But you need your real name and a clear profile picture. You need your height and weight. You need your primary sport and position. You need your graduation year. You need your high school name and sport and state and division that you are in / conference. And then you're going to want to put your Huddle link on there. And some other little tips is post your highlight video and then pin it to the top of your profile. So when a coach goes there, it's always right there. And then throughout the season, throughout the year, post updated like athletic things that you do and good plays and good games that you have. And keep it regularly updated, kind of just like any social media platform. But use it if you want to be recruited to play sports. Use it primarily for this. You can have your own personal other social media, but use Twitter for your sports recruiting because that's where coaches are most likely going to see it and most likely to even just scroll. So yeah, that's Twitter. And then when it comes to creating your professional email, Gmail is kind of the go-to and best, but any email will work and make it professional and easy to understand who it is. I think first name, last name, graduation year, whatever variation of that is out there and available, I think is the best case scenario when it comes to your email. Step number 4 is create a player profile, a customized recruiting profile, or just a player profile. It'll look something like this from us. If you go with us, and that could be purchased in the description, as in the link in the description as well. But it will just kind of have, it's kind of just like your resume of your sports career, and it'll continue to evolve. You want to continue to update it. You can find very simple, easy to do versions online. You can go through us to get it done for $5. but it ends up just being something that you can share your personal information with quickly with coaches and have a screenshot and be able to send it with your phone as well. Um, and then step number 5 is make a list of legitimate schools that you want to go to. I always say start with 10 Division 1, 10 Division 2, 10 NAIA, whatever the division that you want to look at and that you have you been evaluated or evaluate yourself as legitimately being able to go to. Make a list of those schools and then make a little note why. Not just because you want to go play there, but maybe if the location, that's a perfectly good reason. But make a little statement of why you want to go there. Just to just get in your head because you might be asked. Some coaches might respond back and say, "Why would you like to come here?" And so not just because you're looking for someone to recruit you, but have some reasons behind why you would want this specific school. Step number 6 is complete online questionnaires for those desired schools. You go to the school's website, athletic website, you look up the basically it's in the more section or extras section, and there's almost every single school has a link for new recruits or prospective recruits or people that are interested in being recruited to their school. They will have an information link that you can fill out, and pretty quickly you'll start to get mail from them and be part of their mailing list, their showcase list, camp list, all the above. But get that done so they have your information on file and just see that this person by this name is interested in attending our school. Step number 7, within those schools that you want to go to, now start looking up. I would look up, for one thing, showcases and camps around that area that you want to go to. The specific schools' websites will once again have a schedule of everything that's in that area. And then also, I would say go to local events. So go to locations at the specific schools that you want to go to and areas. And you can look those up on the school website again. Then anything local that you have in your general area, I would say just get signed up and go to that just as an extra way to get your name out there and get some reps in. Going to showcases, I'm sure the first couple times, first one, you're very nervous and all that. So I think the more you do, the more comfortable you will get. And so as long as it's not too expensive and work out schedule wise, might as well get comfortable with going to camps and getting evaluated in this process because it's going to be like a similar type of process in terms of your evaluation the rest of your life. All right. Step number 8, get the coach's contact information. Um, Outside of the head coaches, almost every single coach's contact information is listed available online. Once again, go to the school website, click on the roster, click take me down to coaches, and then from there you can start clicking on the different coaches' names, and you will be able to get their email. Basically, everyone except for the head coach. People I like to say that you need to look at for specifically are head of recruiting, recruiting coordinators, maybe specific position coaches, but any assistant coach is definitely a good resource to be able to send your contact to. So if you have a school you want to go to and you find anybody that is a coach on staff with an email, it doesn't hurt. Get their email and save it. And so from there, that's going to create your ability to communicate with them via email. And then for Twitter, obviously this might take a little bit extra step, but you need to look up what the coaches' names are, and then you'll need to look up their Twitter profile and look them up and add them, and then you can directly message them. Also, you can go to, let's say you want to go to Alabama or Ohio State, go to Ohio State football's Twitter page, see who they're following, because typically they're not following too many people, they're just following the coaches and staff, and so you can find a list of coaches that way too through Twitter. So I think the email way is easier to find. Twitter way makes it a little bit easier or it's like an extra step to find the Twitter contact. But Twitter to me just makes me think they're going to more likely see it quicker and click on it. Email, we get so much junk email nowadays that you kind of never know. And so that's where you'll need to make sure you do your continued consistent communication via email. some email communication tips with email. Keep email short and direct. Just have your recruiting player profile, a short little message, and then a link to your highlight video, because the tape doesn't lie. If they like you, they will watch a little bit of video. If they like you, they will communicate from there. All right. And then just be persistent and follow up periodically. Recruiting is a lot like sales, and you're going to put yourself out there and you're going to get turned down at times, even for the best of the best, because you just might not be catching the coach at the right time. So don't give up on it, and just be consistent with it. Now, number 10 is step number 10 is not really a step involved in all this, but it's sometimes what maybe gets forgotten while I'm working with this end, but it is the work. What if you end up selling yourself really well and get some good interest, but then you slack on the work on the back end, and you get the connections you want, but they end up not wanting you because you had not been putting in the work needed to develop your game, develop your body, develop your IQ, develop your grades, whatever that is needed. Make sure you're doing the work in the back end outside of just the good selling of yourself as a future recruit. Make sure that you are what you say you are in terms of your promotion. So that's the 10-step process in terms of recruiting. I like to say it's very simple. It all can be done by you. And then the next step is like something where we can help with, is like where um, where it's like we can send to schools on your behalf. But unless I know you or coached you, like, what does it really mean for me? You know what I mean? And a new big trend is making an individualized video. Like if I want to go to Ohio State, I make a video directed at Ohio State, explaining why I want to go there and why I might be a good candidate to go there, and then include my contact information. But it's still a short, individualized video. Um, Please, for more recruiting needs, come back. Please subscribe. Good luck on your recruiting journey wherever you're at with it. And thank you so much for being here.